Get it on. Get it on. Ow, ow, ow. I'm exhausted, but I'm here. How you doing, Adam?
I'm good.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Yeah.
Who's watching? Who's
We
watching?
say
Who's
everybody like there's
Who's
people
watching?
watching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? All right. That's right, everybody. It's weekend at CHEWIE'S.
Yeah.
Another reaction stream, maybe some riffing, but Feist. Boy, oh boy, do I got something to share with y'all. A
Okay.
first look at our little series we've been working on.
Fuck, I'm so stoked.
Who goes there?
What is this?
Get up. What are you doing in the middle of on Mandalore?
I'm Adam. I wrote this fan fiction,
Impossible.
and I was arguing in the comments, and now I think I'm your god.
Are you a member of the Empire? Are you one of Moff Gideon's crones or clones?
I'm most definitely not a clone of Moff Gideon.
I spent time in the most definitely system. Pretty
Most
still.
definitely. It looks a lot like my fan.
Anyways, you're gonna have to come meet me. I'm Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and my son is Din Grogu, the Jedi Mandalorian.
Really, shouldn't it be like Grogu Jaren?
I didn't come up with a name.
I know, but he's got two first names. It'd be like if my name was Jim Adam.
Right, but this is sort of a culture. I don't know if you're qualified to comment on it because I am a Mandalorian. You're commenting on my culture, and I am a Mandalorian, but you're not a Mandalorian. So how could you have an opinion?
But I mean, I could be a Mandalorian. All I need is a helmet, a magic hot tub.
Wait a second. How'd you know about the magic hot tub? So you did write this fan fiction. Are you hungry?
Almost always.
Cool. I stole a bunch of turkey bacon from Max Woves.
Cool. I stole a bunch of turkey bacon from Max Woves. That's
so.
That's
exactly how I saw it in my head.
Yeah, well, I mean, your first time watching it. What do you think? You know,
fucking love it. Let's go.
You have notes?
I mean, I'd have to watch it again, but none that I.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah.
All right. Our convert here on
I might.
Who goes there?
What is this?
I feel that I'm just like
laying perfectly horizontal. I'm Adam. I wrote this fan.
Impossible.
And I was arguing in the comments, and now I think I'm your god.
Are you a member of the Empire? One of Moff Gideon's crones or clones?
I'm most definitely not a clone of Moff Gideon.
I spent time in the most definitely system. It's pretty chill.
It looks an awful lot like my fan fiction.
Anyways, you're gonna have to come meet my son. I'm Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and my son is Din Grogu, the Jedi Mandalorian.
Really, shouldn't it be like Grogu Jaren?
I didn't.
I know, but he's got two first names. It'd be like if my name was Jim Adam.
Right, but this is sort of a cultural conversation. I don't know if you're qualified to comment on it because I am a Mandalorian. And I am a Mandalorian, but you're not a Mandalorian.
But I mean, I could be a Mandalorian. All I need is a helmet and to get in the magic hot tub.
How'd you know about the magic hot tub? So you did write this fan fiction. Are you hungry?
Almost always.
Cool. I stole a bunch of turkey bacon from Max Woves.
My only like real note would be like I would punch in on some of the lines.
Yeah.
Right now I'm doing it so I can
Yeah.
easily transfer it to the other format because I'm going to be releasing it in both formats. But yeah, I intend to mimic geography more specifically.
Yeah, I would just like waist up or like a couple that are like here. But other than that, I fucking love it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm stoked.
I mean, it's coming together.
Yeah. I'm so stoked.
It's so short. Let's do one.
Who goes there?
Yeah. What is this?
Get up. What are you doing in the middle of our convert here on Mandalore?
I'm Adam. I wrote this fan fiction.
Impossible.
And I was
Wait,
and now I think I'm your. Did you call it a convert?
Who goes there?
What is this?
Get up. What are you doing? Convert here.
All right, Hoover.
on Mandalore.
Hey, Adam, I wrote this fan fiction.
Impossible.
And I'm arguing in the comments, and now God.
Are you a member of the Empire? Are you one of Moff Gideon's clones?
I'm most definitely not a clone of Moff Gideon.
I spent time in the most definitely system. It's pretty chill.
It looks an awful lot like my fan fiction.
Anyways, you're gonna have to come meet my son. I'm Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and my son is Din Grogu, the Jedi Mandalorian.
Really, shouldn't it be like Grogu Jaren?
I didn't come up with a name.
I know, but he's got two first names. It'd be like if my name was Jim Adam.
Right, but this is sort of a cultural conversation. I don't know if you're qualified to comment on it because I am a Mandalorian. You're commenting on my culture, and I am a Mandalorian, but you're not a Mandalorian. So how could you have an opinion?
But I mean, all I need is a helmet and to get in the magic hot tub.
Wait a second. How'd you know about the magic hot tub? So you did write this fan fiction. Are you hungry?
Almost always.
Cool. I stole from Max Woves.
That's just such a good line. I stole a bunch of turkey bacon from Maxwell. well done, buddy.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we got to do that, huh?
Stole a bunch of turkey bacon from Maxwell's. There we go.
Wow.
All right.
I didn't make that one. That was from Riverside.
So just a midstream vibe check.
What is this?
I made this one.
All right. Here we are debuting a brand new Mandalorian. What's the name of this song, Adam?
Is this two heads, two paws, one bot?
Give me the name of a Mandalorian thing to improvise.
So this should be Mando's playing soccer. Soccer Lorians.
That one's already written.
Chill times in the magic hot tub.
Chill times in the magic hot tub.
Yeah.
Chill times at the hot tub. My magic hot tub is rocking. I got my son and he's locked in. I got some beer and making my new friend. We're in the hot tub, baby. It's a magic hot tub full of Mendo friends. Got this on both hands, so you better keep your hands to yourself inside my hot tub. Hot tub. Inside my hot tub. Hot tub. I know you wanna rub on my hot tub, but not in front of my son, please. Not in front of. Look away, baby, Yoda, look away. I know it's gonna be an orgy. Pretty soon all of these orgy Mendos are gonna come into my hot tub, then come in my helmet. All of the people in my come inside my helmet, come inside my helmet, come inside my helmet, come inside my helmet. Come inside my helmet, come inside my helmet, come inside my helmet. Everyone comes inside of. You gotta really want it, baby. This is inside my head. Oh yeah. That it loops now without the hook for the rest of the track.
I feel like we have to use that at some point now. We need to make them have an orgy in the waters of Mandalore.
A hot tub. I mean, I'll just put it right in here where it cuts to. It's like, all right, we're just in a hot tub.
That means that all the characters get to be redrawn naked with just their helmets on. And Grogu.
Don't touch me in front of my son. All right, give me another thing to sing about.
Axwell's turkey bacon.
I was looking for my bag of and I couldn't even find it in my fridge. I went to save some money and taking it, and then I found it in the trash. It was eaten, pre-cooked. They didn't even heat it up. They just took it. Who stole my turkey bacon? Fed up. I'm fed up because I'm not fed. I'm fed up because I'm not fed. I'm fed up because I'm not fed. I'm gonna blow my lid. Ask, whoa, coming for you. You stole my turkey bacon. I'm coming for you. Ask, whoa, I'm coming for you. Stole my turkey. Know that it's true. I hope it wasn't Bo-Katan. She can't really kick my ass, man. Not a kid because then I can't fight a kid, man. I gotta be the hero of Mandalore. Things that you've seen before. I'm coming for you. What's that? Think got a guest with him, and he's a weird-looking stranger. Loper. It looks like I found the person who probably took my turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon. You know I'm coming for you. Turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon. I'm Max Wobbs, bitch. I'm fucking coming for you.
Get my
bacon back. I'll get my back. Or enough credit chips to bust back. I'll get my turkey bacon back. That one was...
Yeah.
That one was pretty good.
I mean, they both were.
We had one viewer they watched for 4 seconds.
They're like, what the fuck is this shit? I feel like that happens every stream. Someone jumps on and it's just like, what the fuck is this?
We have fun.
Like vibing.
Turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon, turkey bacon.
What would make that even better is like if that person that watched, obviously that person that watched for 4 seconds like didn't know the bit. I hope they came in when you were doing the hot tub
coming
song,
for you.
and they're wondering why you're singing about cum in that helmet.
It's for me. Right? I'm satisfied either way.
Man, it's pretty funny.
It is. It is.
All right, let's see what we got here. I mean, Ray Stevenson died today.
Yeah, that was like very sudden and depressing.
Super sad.
Yeah, he was young as fuck too.
Yeah, he was 59.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened.
I mean, it had to have been
like a heart thing or something, I would imagine. Because it wasn't like there was news that he was like sick or anything. He just like really out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was
like all over the Star Wars blogs
today.
today.
It was like nobody could process it. Everybody was like, what the fuck?
I know, right?
Yeah. And I mean,
Campbell thought, shit, now he's not going to get to see Ahsoka.
Jimmy is like, on one hand, yeah, it's true. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace, Ray, man. Great actor.
I forgot he played the Punisher, too.
Yeah, he did it in Punisher.
Yeah.
That movie. Yeah.
I only saw that movie once, like back when it first came out, and I completely forgot he was.
Yeah. Crazy.
He was good in that too. He was better than Tom Jane was.
You know, I think everybody really tried to make that movie work. That was that was one of the, you know, that one is on the same list as like Chun-Li. It's not as bad as Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li, but it's like the Chun-Li movie is so bad.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad.
I think what makes it work is like outside of like the John Bernthal book than Tom Jane was. I mean, I like the Tom Jane movie fine, but it's like Warzone was much closer to comic book Punisher.
Yeah, Warzone was for the kids. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
for the kids who liked it. Core stuff. I thought it was funny. You know what I mean? Like it didn't take itself too seriously. Sometimes comic books are, comic book movies are supposed to be like that. I don't want to talk too much about stuff that's not Star Wars though.
That's what makes the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies work so well is that they don't take themselves seriously.
Right. Well, they take themselves seriously within their genre, which means it's like this broad type of storytelling. Exactly. So like it's almost pulpy. Anything can happen. You know, it'll work because it's not. Okay, so here is what I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
The Halcyon.
Oh yeah. That is now a fucking Spirit Halloween.
Look, I know people who were involved.
Yeah.
I have not heard anything, secretive or anything. All I'm saying is so many people are losing their.
Oh yeah,
and that's
absolutely
horrific.
They developed the real lightsaber just for that.
The craziest thing about price point, it's like
2,000 to
That was like the
right.
It's 3. That was the unsurprising thing. It's like when I went to Galaxy's Edge and like I built my droid and I built my lightsaber, the thing I said was like, this is just a license for Disney to print money. Because
nerd and their mothers will pay $260
to build a lightsaber. Like to the majority of fans, that's not even a question. And like literally every saber build session, the ones that I saw, the ones before me, and it's like even when we were reserving my time for my saber build, there were like very limited times because people book them. They get booked all the time. But it's like the Galactic Star Cruiser was priced out of budget, except for like the influencers that got to go, or like the people that could afford it. And it was like the people that I was seeing that would post content from the Galactic Star Cruiser weren't weren't
people that were gonna
appreciate it enough to warrant that price.
Right. I just don't think anybody is willing to go into credit that type of experience.
You have to book it for 3 days. You can't do like one day. You had to book it for 3.
Yeah, because there's a full immersive experience with actors.
It started at like 27 or 28. And it's
right.
I mean,
and what it really is for kids. I think it has like the kid and young adult element.
Yeah.
Where everything works, and the fully immersive experience based stuff is just it's I don't know how people don't see that as the next stage for entertainment.
Oh yeah, you and I have talked about that all the time. I agree with that.
Well, and I believe the Halcyon close is this is what happened with VR.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
It's just like
where there was a huge boom for VR, and there's a huge boom for like escape rooms and experience-based stuff. Like this, I feel, is an extension of that, and I mean, you see what Jordan, my brothers, worked in a lot of. I mean, well, I don't know if you've spoken to him since he moved to New York, but that's sort of jobs out there have been, working for immersive experiences for bigger brands.
Yeah.
And a lot of actors get work that way. I know your day job is working in the experience-based economy as well.
Yeah.
I just see like
even prior to the day job I have now, like how many years? Yeah, say how many years I worked Halloween Horror Nights, and HHN would sell out every night for 2 months straight.
Right.
I mean, that's honestly, that's why Galaxy's Edge works as well as it does, is because it's so immersive.
Right, but what works about it is, right? Yeah. You buy some toys that are quality, but they're always coming out with new versions of them, and then eventually those toys will break, or a better one will come out, and so you'll have to buy the new thing.
And I will, honestly, I absolutely will.
I know.
And it's just like the people that could afford
were people that were going to be stoked
about the fact that their rooms didn't have a window. They weren't going to be people that would sit there and stare at the TV viewport of space outside and be like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking."
They priced it out of the fandom.
It should have been something like the saber builds or the droid builds, where it's like, yeah, I'm a fan and I want to go do this thing, so I'm going to save for a little bit so I have money to go do like all of it. There was no way they were going to keep that thing full all the time with a price point like that. Like, it was almost doomed from the start.
You know what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be like one of their cruise experiences. You know,
They should have done an overlay on one of their cruise ships.
that's what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
just like run it as an experience like that. I know that's how people are selling it.
Yeah.
And when you look at it like a cruise and compare it to what cruises cost, it makes sense.
You go on a cruise for way cheaper. Way cheaper. You can go on a cruise for $700.
You can go on a cruise for way cheaper. Yeah, but on a Disney cruise, all inclusive, spending everything, and all the toys you're gonna get and the experience you get, I think. Look, man, I know it's impossible to find people who just have $6,000 laying around to throw so a family can go on a trip. You know, believe me,
that's the thing. Like they could have very easily done like, all right, one of our cruise ships that twice a year it's overlaid to be the Halcyon, and instead of like we're going to the Caribbean or we're going to Cancun, we're going to Scarif.
Right.
And you have the option to like change the viewport.
It should have been something like that, because like
that was like I was so stoked for it when they were developing it, and then when it opened and the price point came out, I was like, well, I'm never going to do that. Like unless I come into a small fortune tomorrow,
it was also a thing that I thought at one point in my life I'd be able to do. And
it's like even if I could,
I'm pretty sad. That. No, I mean, yeah. There's no reason to do it. Very wealthy, and that's part of your identity, you know. And I also think maybe they're shutting it down because of Ted Cruz's politics. Am I crazy? Ted Cruz, what's his name? DeSantis.
Yeah. See, I don't know, because then it's like their giant middle finger to him was their like $800 million expansion that they're doing over the next few years.
Right, but they give so many people jobs, so when they shut down like that they spend so much money on, I think it signals that they're laying off locals, you know.
I mean, I think that's also the other thing. I think it probably cost so fucking much to build.
Well, how much is it going to cost to burn? And what are they going to do with all this stuff? I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, if it didn't if it didn't work in Florida, it would probably have a slightly better chance of working in Anaheim. But
Anaheim, you get the people that spend
$1,200 to go stay at the Grand Californian just for the privilege of being able to walk out of the hotel directly into California Adventure and get early access and shit.
Right.
But that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, I understand the thought of going to Orlando. More people go to Orlando as tourists during the year than go to New York. It's the next destination in the country.
Yeah. I mean, did Disneyland in Anaheim has its slow seasons, whereas Disney World really doesn't.
Right. And there's more to do at Disney World.
At the moment, yeah.
But did you see the Disneyland expansion that they're working on?
No. Maybe the Halcyon would do better here. A smaller, a smaller one where it's like 8 rooms a night or something. I don't know.
We're getting basically everything that
Orlando has.
Really?
They're expand like the blueprint of the concept art for the Disneyland expansion like almost doubles the size of the park.
Getting a magic
an Animal Kingdom. But like I know the big thing that they're talking about right now is we're getting Avatar.
Oh wow.
And it's like it's the concept art, it literally runs the width of the park in the back, like it's gonna be off of, runs that entire width of the park from end to end and is probably about half the size of the park as it is. I haven't seen like everything that's going into it, but it's a huge expansion that Anaheim's getting.
Wow.
Like It's like I think if they wanted to do the immersive Star Wars hotel, it should have at the very least, offered the same thing that the Grand Canyon.
You stay at this hotel,
You get to go into Galaxy's Edge an hour before everybody else does. And it exits directly out into it. And then it's the Halcyons flying to Batuu. And you get to just go fuck. That's
something that they could have done.
I think it honestly might have been a case of like the immersive might have been too much. Because a lot of people probably felt obligated to stay in the hotel just to see what they were paying for. Whereas, you know, I know the Grand Californian isn't exactly immersive, but it's themed exactly to be like a Redwood Lodge. But I mean, they could have found. It's like the fucking price point. It comes down to the price point. Like, even the influencers that I would see that would go there, like the Star Wars influencers, would be like, it was okay. And then the regular influencer. And I couldn't fit all my bags, and there's like all these fucking characters. Like, they weren't into it. I'm sure there are ones that were. I just saw way more of the negativity.
Yeah, you want to visit the Star Wars world, you don't want to live in it.
For that much. I want them to pay me to live in it.
That's funny.
And that's why we're here.
Well, I just want to say all the artists,
Yeah.
we're the ones who are suffering. All the artists who worked on that, they deserve a huge round of applause.
Absolutely. They did very well.
Yeah. Very hard work. If anybody who I know who works on this sees this, I'm wish I could have seen it. And
does it have a closing?
Yeah,
date?
man. I don't know. But pretty expensive operation.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
I sincerely hope that
They incorporate some of that stuff into Galaxy's Edge.
Halcyon.
Because they spent the money on it.
September 30th.
So soon.
I know.
Fuck. It hadn't even been operational like what, 2 years?
Not even a year.
I was gonna say, did it even get a full year? Fuck it. I'm happy to blame DeSantis for that. I'm happy to blame DeSantis for a lot of shit. I'm very happy to blame him for that. Piece of shit took the Star Wars hotel away.
That's pretty funny. All right.
Comments about that.
All right. Well, let's get out of here, man.
All right.
Have a great night, y'all. Is there anything you want to say before we go out?
Wish I could have gone to the Halcyon.
Wish I could have gone to see that. Wish I could have gone. All right.